my followers all over the world. Welcome back again to my channel. In today's lesson, I will be talking about using DC power supply. How to use a DC power supply to troubleshoot dead Android phone like a professional. So DC power supply is one of the most essential instruments or tools that a professional or a technician that is planning to be a professional or a professional should have. So without a DC power supply, you just be doing a lot of guessing work. But with DC power supply, you'll be doing a precise and accurate work. With the help of your DC power supply combined to your multimeter, then you are a professional. Once you know these two tools, you'll be going straight to the point without deviating. So the only thing that I'll be begging you, my followers, is to share this training to other people to benefit from it. Share it to others. Subscribe and like. Follow my channel for more. Once I click 1,000 upward, I'll be doing live training. I'll be doing live training every day. So before going to my daily work, I'll be doing live training for people to benefit every day. So let's go back to the topic of today. In the topic of today, as I've told you, I'll be talking about DC power supply. DC power supply is the most vital tools for diagnosing a dead smartphone motherboard. It is a vital tools for diagnosing a dead phone motherboard. So how will you set this your DC power supply for Android phone troubleshooting or diagnosing? You will set this voltage. It depends on the DC power supply you are using. You will set this voltage, but no matter the DC power supply you are using, you will set the voltage to 4.2 and amps. This down part is amps. You will see A in amps. A. So this is, you will set it to 3 amps. Again, you set this amps to 3 amps. Now, how will you use this DC power supply to troubleshoot a dead Android phone? Now, this is your cable. This is your cable. You want to troubleshoot any Android phone, you need to get this cable. This is Koku. We have mechanic products and other products. You get this cable. So once you plug in your DC power supply and this voltage drop to 0, immediately you plugged in your phone and this voltage drop back to 0. Like this one that I'm using now. Like this my own cord that I'm using now. If I plugged anything and it has a direct short on primary line, you will see this red light. It will on this red line. It will on this red lights. Can you see? To show me that the thing is having a direct short circuit on a primary line. It will on this red light to show me that this thing is having direct short circuit on a primary line. So, but some cable, it will drop this 4.2 to 0. It will drop this 4.2 to 0. That is instant voltage drop to 0 without you pressing the power button. You have not pressing the power button, but you just plug in your phone and the thing drop, this voltage drop back to 0. That is what we call full short. It indicates full short on the primary line. It indicates full short on the primary line. So anytime you plug in your phone and you realize that your voltage drop back to 0, it indicates full short on the primary line. So if you want to know what is primary line, you can follow my channel and be watching my video. I'll be analyzing it one after the other in my next video. I will analyze the primary line and secondary line, I2C line in any mobile phone. I will analyze all these lines one after the other. So number 2, auto amperage and stock load. If you get any auto amperage of 0.001 to 0.003, 0.001 to 0.003 auto amperage without you pressing the power button, it means minor leakage. Again, minor leakage or short circuit on the primary line or a faulty DC to DC IC. You want to know what is DC to DC IC? Follow my channel and share this video to other people to also benefit from it. So number 3, frozen lower boot loop. Again, frozen lower boot loop. If you get 0.057 amps to 0.07 amps, 0.057 amps to 0.070 amps, and it's stuck there, go and check it is a CPU problem. CPU is not executing command. You can reboot the CPU. If you get that reading, the CPU is not executing some certain command. So number 4 now, if you get the immediate return to 0, if you get 0.004 or 0.005 amps, 0.004 or 0.005 amps, and immediately when you release your hand from the power button, it's drop back to 0. Again, 0.004 amps, when you trigger it, and it drop back to 0. It is buck line problem. Go and check the buck coil or low dropout regulator. Go and check your buck coil or low dropout regulator. If you want to know all these things, follow me. Once you follow me, I will be telling you, I'll be analyzing it for you more one after the other. Number 5 now, fluctuation and return to 0. If you trigger your phone and you are getting 0.028 amps to 0.049 amps, fluctuation and return, and after that it drop back to 0. Once you lift your hand on a power button, it will drop back to 0. That is shorted VREG voltage. Shorted VREG voltage. Definitely there is short circuit on VREG output. Now, number 6, stock, and we call it stock mid boot. Once you press your bar button and you are getting 0.050 amps to 0.150 amps and it's stuck, it's usually a storage problem. So go and do this, check the software, or it may have a RAM disconnection problem. Thank you. Just follow me for more, as I'll be launching, I'll be dropping more video on DC power supply and how to use it to troubleshoot iPhone problem and more on Android phone problem. And I will still be dropping more tips on phone flashing and reballing one after the other as time goes on. So my next lecture will be on how to, if you have 13 Pro Max, 13 and 13 Pro, LCD display, white display, yellow display, green display, I'll be teaching you the easiest way. It's not that I will just give you the jumper. I will teach you how to calculate it to get accurate answer, to get accurate solution. So bear with me, like this channel, follow and share it to others to always benefit from it. Remain blessed. Thank you.